I'm Bella. I'm Catherine. I'm Lily.
I'm Sean.
I'm Lucas.
I'm Kalia.
I'm Hadley.
I'm Victoria.
And this is our project. Our thought process was everybody put an idea out, and we kind of took every idea and smashed it into one so that we agreed on one thing the whole project.
Yeah, and our first thought was Bella. She thought of like the path,
Like a map.
Mm-hmm. And then we got on one of our iPads and we looked at the like how it goes in order. And like Bella said, we put like everybody's thought in order because everybody got their own thing.
So we started this idea, and then the person having an idea. And then here is the same person that had the idea, and this is the idea, and this is the state representative turning it into a bill. So it says idea turns into a bill.
And then when the representative turns into a bill, then it goes to committee and they vote on it. Then it goes to the House of Representatives.
Yeah, and then this is the bill going into here.
So here the governor
Right
signs
here.
it into a law, but then here we
Really
we
quickly,
made
what
it,
is this box right here?
Oh, and the Senate has to vote on it too.
Aha, okay.
okay. So here's the if section. Like if the governor vetoes it,
Then then they have to vote. The House of Representatives votes again, and if it has to go back to them, and then if 2/3 of it votes, see we have like 2 pinks, and then third. If 2/3 vote on it, and they want it to be a law, and 2/3 of it say yes, then it can be a law, and then over here you can't really see it, but we have a wall of state laws, and a little guy's putting it up.
Aha, very nice.
So basically, if it goes through this process and then the governor approves it here, then it will stop there. But if he vetoes it, then it will go into there.
And where did you say you came up with that idea, Lily? You were talking earlier about the if-then. What were you thinking of with that?
we were thinking that if then people might not know what it means, so we would give them a little information about it.
Yeah, you were talking about what did we do in Mystery Skype that gave you that same idea, the if and the different pathways.
So I think Kalia should talk about it because she hasn't had a turn to talk yet. So
Do you know about that one, Kaylee, or you want to talk about something else in a minute? So Hadley, go ahead and explain why you came up with that.
well, we were thinking we were trying to decide should he veto it here or should he sign it, say yes. And then we came up with the if section. Bella, she was already making something really cool, and then we didn't know what to turn it into, so then we decided to put it to some use and make an if section.
When did we do that prior? Lily, you were talking about it earlier, where you got the idea for that.
When we did our mystery Skype, as a class, we were writing down questions that we could ask them, and underneath the question we had yes and then no, and there would have been another question if they said yes, and there would have been another question if they said no. So it's kind of like after it goes through the main question, splits into 2 other questions.
And what we noticed from other groups was the other groups kind of had the same thing as ours.
Like a path.
So it was like a little path like this. Then it starts out with an idea, then it goes to the House of Representatives, and they had the same thing from there.
But I also noticed that we kind of did it a little bit differently because kind of with the if section, I didn't see a lot of people that had if the president vetoes it or if the governor vetoes it. They just had the whole process step by step.
And everybody's was unique, all of them. Yeah. They weren't the same exact thing. different things, like plastic wrap over there
And
instead of
some
cardboard.
some people made like a building for the vote,
Some
like for
people-
the House of Representatives.
Some people like had a governor with a staff in their hand.
To like
Feedback
Sign it.
we have for your videos. We learned pretty much that
the process kind of thing. Like we did, I didn't know like all of it, but I knew kind of some of it.
I personally learned, but it's not really about government. It's kind of like you have to work together to make something pretty cool.
We the people.
I also personally learned before we learned about government, I thought the president, someone would just come up with an idea and then it would just go to the president to be signed. And then I learned that it has to be a bill, then it goes to the committee to be voted on, then it goes to the House of Representatives or the Senate, depending on if whichever member of the House turned it into. And then
I used to think it went to the House of Representatives and then the committee. Yeah, I learned this helped me learn the actual order of how it goes in, the expectations to be truly becoming a law. It's a good visual to actually see the step-by-step process instead of just saying it. And I also learned that anyone can have the idea for it, and it doesn't have to be there's no age requirement or anything. And I used to think that it was the president or someone, or the state governor, they had the idea, and then they made it into law. It's you didn't even think of the Senate and the House of Representatives or anything like that. But anyone can have the idea.
So I'm hearing you say, let me see if I'm hearing you right. So you're saying that building the steps actually kind of helped solidify your understanding of the process?
And
Interesting.
I also learned that I thought you could just share whatever you vote on, no matter what. But I found out you can't share if you voted on a president or with the vice president, you wouldn't share that.
You can't be
I
like,
learned that.
hey, I voted on this person.
Yeah.
What did you vote on?
Why
I
wouldn't you do
like
that?
Oh, I don't like that person. You should vote for him, not him.
Why wouldn't you share that?
Because something
Your own.
and it's your own opinion. And if someone else knew and they really, really, really believed in something else, they might try to harm you or not be your friend or something like that.
That's why
And if it's really bad, then it can start a war, you know.
Some
And
feedback
that's-
feedback we have for your videos, or I personally thought that your videos were really unique with how some people they took real pictures and then they turned it into pictures.
They filtered it
and stuff too.
Yeah, and
So it looked completely.
And then there was another and then when we watched the perspectives one and the nature, I liked how you did different sides and angles to look at the rock.
Yeah, and the leaves. I like how it was cool to see when you guys drew it out and when you put filters on it, because sometimes when you have the different filters, you can see the different edges and stuff on the things, and you can see the different angles.
And feedback we have for your videos, if you do do a video with other people like we did here, you have to all work together to make one big project. And agree. That the time where you went to the art and took pictures, that was alone. That's why that was alone. But when you work in a group,
We're
you
gonna
are not
make
alone.
something even better than you
Yeah.
thought you could make.
Some other ideas than your original. I definitely couldn't have made this and come up with all of this on my own.
all of
it takes
us.
everybody's idea.
Yeah.
It's not I don't like your idea. I don't like your idea.
And the one of the videos I watched, it where it was above and below. It made me think of how you have to look at a person at all sides and angles to see what they are really like, instead of just judging them.
And also with the teamwork for making a project like this, you want everybody to put their idea out. not just necessarily if a bunch of other people are talking and that person hasn't talked yet, but if they like haven't talked because not because other people are talking, but because they maybe like don't feel like
Their ideas
comfortable. They don't feel like their idea is good enough. You want to try to push everybody else's thinking and add on to it and not come up with something completely different.
But I think it was cool how everybody was unique in your videos. Like, it was like everybody had a different perspective on everything they did.
So nobody did the exact same thing.
They all went to the same
Everyone went to the same place. And then all of you went to the same place, and then all of you came up with something different. Well, yeah.
We also learned that some materials don't work out for certain things. So we just have to be determined and have perseverance and keep going. Confident.
Oh, and
Good job.
Thank you, group. Nice job.